What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with yours truly, of course, Machiavelli. Hope you all are having a great day today, and today we're back with an episode. Nope. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial video, and today you guys have been asking me how to work, or what do I use, what are my settings for MC Commander mod. I literally just started a new MC Commander mod, so I was like, you know what, let me just show you guys what I did, how I did it, so I can help you guys out. So let's get straight into it. So right now I'm in my current household and in their house, so we're actually going to use them for today's tutorial. So I'm pretty much for MC Commander mod, what you're gonna need is in the link down below. You're gonna want to go to it. It's gonna link you to the Tumblr, and then it's pretty much readable from down there. You just go to that link, and then it will say which one you can download. There's two files. You can download the Woohoo one, which is an add-on, and there's the MC Commander mod general pack, and then there's another pack which is separate to it, but it's the same thing pretty much. You need it pretty much, which is the Woohoo one, which I definitely recommend you download it too. Just click both of the links and then you'll download it, and then you pretty much just pop them into your game like you do with any other mod. And then when you pop into the game, it'll come out like this. So if you click on somebody, you'll see this thing, MC Commander mod. That's what pretty much it is. So today I'm going to talk about what you can use it for, what you can do with it. It's crazy what you can do with it. I don't think I'd ever use the game without it. I love MC Commander mod. I can't. I just love it. So first of all, let's start off with where should we start off with? There's so much to do, so much to talk about. Okay, first off, we'll start off with the actual one. So when you first get MC Commander mod, I recommend before you do anything, just to go into here, click the computer, and with clicking computer, you can access the main MC Commander mod. These ones are like little tag ones, you can kind of say, like, you don't really control anything or change anything with it. It's not like a settings thing, it's just like there. But when you click the computer, it's like the main settings for MC Commander mod. So I definitely recommend you click a computer first, go to the library, go wherever you need to, click computer, first MC Commander mod, so you can fix up your game. So this is what I do. So when you first open MC Commander mod in this, there is MC Commander mod settings, there's cast, there's careers, there's cleaner, there's clubs, there's designer. There's so much stuff to do, population, but the main ones that we're going to focus on today is, I actually do want to, I haven't tested out cleaner yet. I just started using cleaner and I haven't totally got it yet, but I guess I can talk about that for a second. I think, yeah, I guess I'll talk about that maybe for a little bit, but I'm not 100% on cleaner and career. Wait, career, did I do this one? Yeah, I know career. Okay, I can talk about career too. But we'll see. But the main one we're gonna focus on today, the ones that are mainly important, are the MC settings, and then there's the MC pregnancy, there's the population, and there's the Woohooer. Those are the ones that I definitely recommend that we're gonna focus on the most, because those are the ones that we use the most, or what I use the most generally. So remember, guys, when I'm talking, I'm talking based off of what I use and what I do. So this might not be the best for some people, but this is what I do in general. So first we're gonna start off with MC settings. There's so much you can do here. So there's autosave. You know, for the people that forget to save it, click autosave, and then it will tell you what's it called again? Save slots. There's all this stuff. I don't use autosave because I don't know. I just never used it, so I don't know how to go depth with it. But I'm pretty sure this is pretty much you can use if you want to autosave your game. So I'm pretty sure it's yeah, enable. You can I think there's a timer maybe. Max save number, how many different slots. Okay, I guess this is just how many different slots. Okay, never mind. I thought there was okay, never mind, that's not what I thought it was. I don't know about that, so don't ask me about autosave. But there's autosave, relationship settings. This is pretty much, you know how in The Sims 4, if you want, you know how it's so easy to get a relationship, it's easy to make a friendship, easy to make a relationship, romantic relationship in the game. With this, it makes it easier. Oh, I need to actually enable that. Thanks for me doing this. But for this, it pretty much just allows the difficulty. So 100%. So nothing. Oh no, decay. Jesus, wrong slot. I can't read. This is a decay. When actually this one means, you can already tell I'm bad at this. But anyways, what decay means pretty much is, if you guys remember how if you don't talk to somebody for a long time, their bar will go down, you're not in touch with them. This part will just you know, even that out. So right now it's on 100%, so through time it will decay little by little, but I'm pretty sure you can like adjust it right here. So 100% is default, 0% is no decay. So that means if you have it on 0%, that means no matter what, the relationship will always stay the same. You can be gone for like, you can never talk to them for like months or so, and they'll still be at the relationship that you left them on pretty much. And 20% means that and then like 200% would be like it decays really fast, so you know, like, and the next day you won't be friends with them ever again. So that pretty much is it. That's pretty much friendship decay, and I guess it's the same thing for a relationship. And then I have no clue what this is. I have never used this, so I'm not going to talk about that. I'm actually curious what does it say, relationship rules. Nah, I don't know what that is. Okay, anyways, but allow parenting. I use this one for like when you have a teen parent, for example, if you're doing like the teen parent challenge or something. This will allow them to use the parenting skills, so you can what's it called again, you can you know, they can get the skills up. So I don't know, I just thought it'd be useful, so I definitely enable that just to give the teens the parenting skills. That's pretty much it. So go back, so that's what relationships is. Then there's notification, console, and menu. I don't think I use this, but let me see what it is actually. Oh, this is just the logs for notifications. So if you want to see with like anybody's like in the world's aging up. So if you guys remember in The Sims 3, how if we had the progression mod, it always have like that little box of saying it's this person's birthday, this person's doing that, this person's doing that. Like it always had that progression bar at top. This is what this pretty much does. So if you want to see when the people in the world are aging up, who's dying, whose birthday it is, then this is pretty much where you can go ahead and do that. And then we got console command. What's this? Enable that. Enable. Oh, beautiful. Okay, this is what someone was talking about. This one is where, you know how you always go on what's it called again? You always click the shift Control C, and then that blows up like the what's it called in the bar up here. This is pretty much what it does that. So this one pretty much enables full cast all the time. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, I was trying to look for this and I couldn't find it. So I guess we're learning about this stuff together. So this pretty much means that whenever you go into cast now, it'll be the full edit, so you can edit whatever you want now. Beautiful. And then testing cheats on. So this means that whatever you do, testing cheats will always be on. Enable for that. And then headlight effects, on and off. It doesn't really matter for me, but I need them for right now because I always forget my people's names. But pretty much this thing right here, if you guys don't want that anymore, just go to this and then press disable and it won't be there anymore, right? Yeah, okay, that's pretty much it, that thing right there. So and then next we have is hover effects. I guess that if you hover over something, you know how it glows. If you don't want that anymore, just press disable and it's gone. And then there's the debug commands and cheats. What is this? I'm pretty sure one of these are like move objects on, and this one is allow household. If disabled, Sims in a household will not behave automatically. I have no clue what this does. I haven't played. It's enabled, so whatever. I leave it enabled. I don't touch this. Do it by settings. Okay, this is what it is. So this one, if you want like move objects on enabled all the time, then it's clear. Like click right there, and then if you want free build mode, all this type of stuff here, like all the cheats that you normally type in up here, it's right there for you. That's beautiful. That is great. I was always looking for this and I couldn't find it, so it's right here. So there you go. And next we have is phone and text. What is this? Oh, if you guys like, you know how you guys get that like text messages, if you want no text at all, click there. If you just want festival text, click there. All texts, which I have, then click there. Pretty much is it. Okay. And that's it for that. Okay, next is money cheats. This is what I like to use a lot. This is what I use for my, if you've ever seen me use I was calling them child support. That's what I use. So child support's right here. It's under the money tag, and then you can click on what type of child support to play. So for all people, they get child support. I have it on none right now because I don't know. I just never use it that much because I don't really have broken down. Oh no, I had it on, but I reset my game. I didn't put it on yet, so put it on all. So pretty much what happens is For all, it could be together or not. I don't know. For all, I just put all. I honestly don't know the difference between these two, but yeah, all or none. That's pretty much it. So yeah, that's how like child support. That's pretty much it is. And this will explain to you how much they earn and all of that. I don't know. I just put it on, and then child support percentage. Oh geez, what's this? The percentage of the parents. Sorry, that will be bills. Each child they pay. All that includes. I have no clue what that is, so I'm just gonna leave that. This has changed both percentages, so you know if you want to like make this game more difficult for you, I have no clue why you want to do that, but if you want to like raise the percentage of bills and make it like more expensive, then this is how you control that. And then for apartments, this will be like if you guys want to like change the apartment settings. So if you guys want to raise the price of the apartments, you choose right here. I think that's what it is for. I've never touched them, so I don't know. Auto pay bills, so this pretty much means that your sim will automatically pay the bill. Like when the bill comes in, then it'll automatically play, but I'm not doing that because you never know what could happen, and then you're gonna need that money for something, and then it's gonna be taken away. So nah, I'm not gonna enable that. But that's pretty much it for money. Hopefully I'm explaining this stuff for you guys. I suck at explaining things, so hopefully it works. Gameplay settings, another very important part that I use. Pause on zone. I have no clue what that is. I'm not gonna touch that. Don't touch that. Okay, game speed, I have never touched that, so I'm not going to. I've never touched that. Skills, adjustment, difficulty. So pretty much if you want to make the skills harder to gain, you click that there. And then adoption, no, I've never touched that. Okay, this is what I use. You guys always wonder, you guys always ask me, how do I get more Sims on my lot? Like you see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You always wonder, how do I get that many Sims on my lot? So pretty much what I do is I expand the household size. It normally is 8, but I expanded it to 12, so now I have 12 slots open for whoever wants. So that means they can whiskey woohoo, try whatever they want for baby to extend that 8, because I don't know, 8's too short for me. I like big families, especially with dogs and cats. With cats and dogs now, I need a bigger household, so this is a very important thing. So if you guys want to expand your household, just go to maximize household size, and that's in the gameplay settings. Okay, and then that's pretty much it for there. And then next we have is age span. Oh yes, this is what I use a lot. So this is what I use to like expand my age. Like, okay, this is the thing. So for The Sims 4, there's 3 things: either short, medium, and long. Long is like, for like young adults, long is like 90 days, normal is 20 days, and short's like 12 days. Where's the middle between that, right? Like, I don't want my Sims being like 20 days is not enough, and 90 days is too much. So for this, you can expand it to where you want it. So for me, sorry, I hit my mic. For me, for humans at least, I have babies are alive for 2 days, because who actually likes babies? And then we have toddlers. I expanded it from 7 to 15, and then for young adults, I expanded it from 25 to 65. And remember though, if you are expanding this, I recommend you have it on, what's it called again? I recommend you have it on normal span, because if you don't have a normal span, for example, let's go game options, and then we're gonna go to long, and you'll see what I mean. So I recommend you have it on normal, because if you have it on long with those like extended age gaps or extended age adjustments, they'll be living for like a long time, like a hella long time. We have 90, look at the bar, and we still have 80 days to go. So I do recommend you keep it on normal, because it's crazy the length that it will get to. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to gameplay and go back to normal real quick. So yeah, keep it on normal, and then I'll should go back. So we have 20 more days. Okay, MC, let's go to what's next. So then we have that. That's pretty much it for that, and then you can expand them for all of them. And there's also cats and dogs. Cats and dogs are definitely more interesting to do. So pretty much they have it in like point numbers. So it's 1.0 to 1.5. I don't really touch it that much, but normally for cats I'll do 2. Like, it depends how much you like kittens or not. I like kittens, so I just put it on 2.0. Okay, and then for dogs, adults, that's fine with me. But for dogs, for puppies though, back. children, it's pretty much puppies. Children are puppies, adults are adults, and elders are elders. I normally put it on, what was it, 8? I normally put it on 10. I don't know why, but I always do that. I'm doing 9 actually. 9 is fine. Don't ask me what the numbers mean because I really don't know, but I just do that because why not? That's pretty much it for dogs and that. So that's age span. So I definitely recommend you use that because I don't know. It just gives me the ability to add more depth into my build, into my my gameplay. So anyways, then we have mpeckpeck. I don't really touch this that much. Pretty much. Yeah, I don't touch this, but you can have a set default. So you know how everyone in the game has like random walks. You can set it as their own default. So teens will automatically, when they're aged up, they will automatically have the default walk, or you can make the feminine walk, whatever you want. It's there for y'all. That's pretty much what walk does. I honestly don't know what anything else here does because I don't touch it that much, but yeah, you can go check it out if you want to. Next we have is MC Cleaner. Cleaner, like I said, I haven't really touched that much, but oh, career, Jesus, I can't read. Career, so pretty much you can do field, career, and inactive only. So pretty much, I'm pretty sure this will let anyone in your Sims game that's in your household, right? Will leave the active Sims household. When able, the Sims 4 will all play Sim household. I have no clue what this does, to be honest. I have never touched this, so I have no clue. So this is the teen employment range. What? I guess I have no clue what this does. Honestly, guys, this is the first time I even touched this. I wish there was something where we can enable teens to like be able to like do adult work, and adult work to be able to like get part-time jobs. I think that'd be great. But you can also have this where teens can quit school. So if you guys, you know, run away teen challenge and you don't want them to go to school anymore, you can just have them quit school. Or children can children can quit school too. It's up to you guys. And I think that's it for career. I have no clue what else to do about there. Cleaner, like I said, I don't really know what to do with cleaner, but I'm pretty sure what I'm trying to do is it cleans out blocked items. So pretty much what you would do is, okay, I'll talk about it a little bit later, but I'll talk about it a little later when I go into the Sims. We'll talk about blacklist items, and I'm pretty sure you'll just clean them off. So we'll talk about that in a second, but let's leave that for now. We'll go to clubs. Don't touch that. So MC Dresser, this is what I do check sometimes. No, have I touched this? Not really. Nope, I haven't touched that, so I'm not gonna go into that. I honestly haven't. Nope. Okay, population, here we go. MC population, this is what I use to populate my Sims. I don't know, I just like the population better. So we've used that, and so there's move-in settings. I don't really touch it that much, but this is pretty much, you know how they move in those like weird Sims? You know, in like you go to manage world and there's like all these like ugly deformed Sims. Sorry, everyone's beautiful in their own way, my bad. All these weird Sims that are just like wearing the weirdest CC, you know, all those people. This is like a way to control it, kind of, who knows. Pretty much, if you want for those Sims to come in, you can actually move the elders out, which I don't have that enabled, yeah, because that's rude. But then there's also like move-in single Sims only, you know, so no like family Sims will, like, you know, like sometimes they'll like import Sims that have like families and stuff. If you don't want that, you just want single Sims, then you can enable that here. No clue what this does, no clue what that does, and no, I don't know what that does. Okay, anyways, moving on to population settings. Like I said, don't touch this, so if you want to run that, go ahead, but I don't touch this. So next is this. Nope. Oh, this is just like control the bars. Like if you don't want Ghost Knight, click that, and then click yeah, there won't be no more Ghost Knights. I don't really like Ghost Knights, so that's fine. There's Guys Knights, Bear Knights, Night Knights, Alien Knight, Ladies Knight. You know, if you don't want them, unclick them and then never come back. That's pretty much it. Other settings, well, this is what I do use. What I like to do is I like to use maximize Sims and zone. So what I do for this is, you know how when you go to populated lots and there's like, you go to a club and there's like only like 20 people or like 5 people on the dance floor? Well, that's because there's only a max of 20 people allowed, and with the 20 people, that includes the bartender, the DJ, and all the Sims that are like in the area too. I think maximizes that adds up to the 20 people, so that's why there's only like 5-6 people in the club that day. So with this, I maximize the 40 people so that there's a lot more people in the club where I'm going out. There's a lot more people around and about. I just find it better, more people. I do recommend that if you do use this, then your game will get laggy, because if you go to like a club, it'll be like 20 sims in one club, or like 40 sims in one club. It's a packed house, so I warn you about that. But that's what I pretty much use. And then there's I have no clue what this is. I have never touched that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I use for this. I'll use this pretty much. So yeah. Moving on, and then there's I think that's pretty much it for population. And then we're gonna go to, don't use that one. We'll go to pregnancy. Okay, pregnancy. This is very important. So if you guys remember, if you guys ever played with The Sims 3, and you guys remember in The Sims 3 how you could always like populate the world, or like have Sims get married and have like Sims have kids, and you won't have to do it yourself. This is what MC Commander mod does for you. This is one of the main purposes of this mod. It is beautiful this way, because you know you don't want to populate the world yourself, and then with this they put 2 Sims together, and it's kind of like a fun game to see who ends up with who. And then you actually have them to have babies. So let's start with, like, this is a lot. So guys, pay attention. There's a lot to go on with this one, with this part of the mod at least. Okay, so let's do this. So first we're gonna start with pregnancy selections. So first thing you can do is change age. So check the age date. So if you only want young adults, for me, because I feel like if adults have kids, then they're gonna die like the next day. So I don't want the kids to have like no parents, right? So I only have young adults have kids, but you can have teens have kids, young adults, elders, up to you. Then these are the days for check. That means like when Saturday comes, that means that's when the mod will activate, and then it will like randomly get people to have kids with each other, pretty much. So on Saturdays, that's when I have it checked, and then go back, and then I don't touch that. What is even that does? I don't even know. During random pregnancy, the Sims that are in a other relationship. Okay, thank God. Okay, this is what it does. Pretty much what this does is that, you know, one thing that people are like saying, well, what if like my Sims are in a relationship with someone else? I don't want having a kid with some random person, right? Don't worry. This is what this does. This one, it checks for any, if it checks the Sim, it sees if it has, the Sim has like a significant other, a significant. You know, they have a relationship. Jeez, I can't pronounce that word. You know, if the Sims is in a relationship or has a romantic relationship with anyone else, I think then it will choose that person to have the kid with, in a sense. So that's what that does. I think this one, when checking for this and any rather than just, okay, I have no clue what that does, honestly. So I'm just gonna leave that alone. I haven't touched it, so I haven't touched these two, so nothing has happened, so I broke my game, so I just leave them. And next there's male sim pregnancy. You know, if you want to get those male sim pregnant, enable that. Up to you. Next there is marriage only pregnancies. You know, this one says this only checks for married people. If you're not married, then if enabled, only Sims who are married will get pregnant through the random pregnancy. So pretty much if you're not married, you don't get pregnant, which I don't do that, because you know there's kids out of wedlock, so I don't really click that. And then this is the pregnancy, let's call it percentage. So pretty much the higher percentage, the more chances of pregnancies you'll get. Like I remember one time I did 30%, and I did 30%, and I think I had like 10 people get pregnant. It's crazy. So I have it on like, normally have it on like 10. Oh no. I have it on 10 pretty much, and then it like lets, you know, maybe 3 or 4 people get pregnant, you know, at one time, and it only happens once per week. And then sometimes I'll come back in here and I'll like disable it for 1 week, and then I'll enable it for another week, you know, because too much kids, too much people to populate. I only pretty much enable this population thing when my Sims have kids, so that they have kids, you know, to grow up with, in a sense. So that's why I only populate that. I only use like the pregnancy sim thing when they're having kids, or when I know for a fact I have other people in my household that I'm not playing with, I want them to have kids, I will put it on then. But mostly the time I just use it when my households are having kids of their own. And then let's see, so that's that percentage and then this means let's allow homeless people to get pregnant? I don't think so, because if you homeless, then how are you gonna take care of your child? But no, I'm gonna enable it. Why not? Let's have some fun with that. So I'm gonna enable that. And then there's you know, if you want your elders to get pregnant, but we ain't about that life, because I don't want them to have kids and the next you know they die. That ain't good. So anyways, moving on from that, we got partner selection, you know, right? We're on the same thing, right? No, yeah. Okay, partner selection. So pretty much this is just picking the sim, like the partner for the sim that they're getting pregnant with, or pretty much what it is. So this is allow affairs, you know, enable that, because, oh geez, that could cause some major drama. Exactly. Enforce, what's this? Enforce relationship, validate, check, I don't know who that is, but I enabled it, so let's keep it going. Partner generate, and then, you know, I was calling in the Sims for this validates this, I don't know what that does. I just keep it the same it does. I guess it just validates for males. I have no clue, but I don't really touch that. Pretty much just says if you wish which gender you want. Let's speed this up. This pretty much talks about which gender you want. If you want it to be only same-sex people, if you want it to be, you know, opposite people to have sex, if you just, oh no, just it just pretty much picks what kind of, like, do you want same-sex babies, do you want opposite sex babies? That's pretty much what it does. Use the same age group, you know. So for example, this one is only adults can have babies with adults, and only teens can have babies with teens, and only young adults can have babies with young adults, which I think that's right. So I did that. I don't touch that. And next we have is offspring. This is offspring gender. You know, if you want it to be like just male babies, then you click just male. You want just female babies, just click just females. And then we got, you know, max offspring. This is what happened to me. You remember when I got the quadruplets? Yeah, I put 4 here, and then, you know, 4 kids happened. So the minimum you can have is 1, and the max you can have is 6. I have put 4, and I got quadruplets. Oh god, that was terrible. I love them still, but God help me. And next we have what's this? Okay, that's that. And then there's a maximum household children. I have no clue what this is. Number of children Sim will have during their lifespan. I have 0 clue what that means. I don't know. I haven't touched this before, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. Baby, nope, never touched that. Never touched that. Rename, non-active. Nope, never touched that. Never touched that. What's this? Percentage chance that multiple offspring of the same gender will have. I have no clue what that is. No, I pretty much think this is just like, if you have multiple kids, the fact, like, what's the chance that they'll look the same? I have 0 clue, but I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I haven't touched it before, ain't going to. Then there's other pregnancies. So I have allow aging, because I think that you should age when you're pregnant. You won't like have a birthday, but you should be able to, like, you know, age up. Not age up, but like age while you're pregnant. And then there's pause payable labor. I don't know what that is. I've never touched that. Auto marriage percentages. This just pretty much just means, like, you know, if these two have kids together, what's the chance, like, have a higher chance for them to get married next? Who knows? That's pretty much what that does. And then I have pregnancy duration. You know, sometimes I like to stretch out my duration to like maybe 4 days. You know, if something's going on, I don't have the baby just yet, I'll expand it to 4 days. And then there's use traits for pregnancy. Any chance based on, okay, this pretty much change the pregnancy percentage chance. Sure, why not? What's the worst that can happen? And then this is notifications. I do use this sometimes just to see who's giving babies, because sometimes I'll be like playing, and then like the people I don't want to, because you know they will let people that you don't want to have kids. So sometimes I will use this just to see who's having kids, so I can fix it if something wrong happens. So that's pretty much just the notification settings. And then moving on, we have adoption settings. I don't really touch this that much, but I'm pretty sure it just talks about the adoption stuff, the age of adoption, all that. I don't really touch it that much. And then there's marriage selections, and this also is a way with empty pregnancy. For instance, you know how they get married? This is what I use the most. I do sometimes turn off pregnancy, and how I do that is I just put up a lesser percentage on here whenever I don't want my Sims to get pregnant, but then I still want my Sims to get married, so I'll just put a higher percentage on here. But anyways, it's pretty much the same thing, same exact thing as the pregnancy one. You know, like what age should they get pregnant at. They can get pregnant when they're adults, why not? They can get pregnant when they're elders too, why not? And then, you know, days for check, I have it on Sundays. The godly days is the wedding days. And then we got, you know, marriage percentage and all that, you know, everything like before. And then spouse, you know, clicking the spouse, same as before, you know, it has, you know, gender of the spouse, to be like same-sex marriages only, opposite-sex marriages, like whatever, you know, the same thing. Honestly, it's just the same thing repeating from the pregnancy one. Use the same age groups. I have that enabled because, you know, I don't want a teen getting married to an adult. That's kind of weird, so I just have them the same age group. And then that's pretty much it for that. And then other marriages, of course, rename the opposite sex. So, you know, you can I think it's like the last name changes. I don't know who, I haven't touched it, but I just have it on use male last names, so you know the last name for the males will go to the females. Pretty much that's what it is. Rename move families. So pretty much what this does is that when the Sims get married, this will, if it's enabled, then the two people that get married, they'll move into the household of the male Sim. So that's pretty much what it is. Because if not enabled, then they'll just live apart from each other, which I think that's kind of weird if you're married. But anyways, so that's pretty much what that does. And then use traits for married. You know, this pretty much does, like, they'll use traits. So if this person has a loner and he's creative, and that person is loner and creative, there's a bigger chance that they'll get married. So that's pretty much what that does. And this one just shows notification, you know. I have it on all, so to see who gets married or not, because, you know, sometimes the game will mess up and some people that don't want to get married will get married. So there's that. And then I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it for other marriages, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so that's it for pregnancies. That was a lot, but hopefully that you understood that, because that's very important. This will help your game a lot. MC Tuner, I don't touch. Oh, this will just, like, if you want, you know, automatic proposals, so, you know, if you don't want to be the one always proposing, I think if the bar level, like if the romantic level is high enough, your sim will just automatically propose. So I think that'll be cool. And then there's mischief, you know, automatic mischief means your sims will just automatically do it. So there's that enabled. Automatically flirt, you know, sims will just automatically flirt with each other. That's all enabled. Cleaning needs to be automatic because people need to be cleaning. And there's marriage. I don't have marriage on automatic. I used to have that before, but then that just means that they're just gonna automatically elope. You don't want that sometimes, so I definitely didn't put that there. Let's see what else we have. Back. And that's pretty much it for NC tuners. And there's behaviors too. So there's friendly, stay the night, you know. I have this on sometimes because that means that they can have like sleepovers, and, you know, sometimes people don't wanna you know, like something could happen at someone's house and you want to like let them stay over the night, then that's what I pretty much use this for. So I have friendly stay over the night, friendly stay the night, friendly ask if single. I have no clue why. I'm pretty sure that doesn't even matter if it's romantic or not. Kiss always available. No, I don't think that's right. And then there's like always emotional death. Allow emotional deaths. Stop random flirting. No, go ahead, do what you want. Allow teen move-in. Sure, why not? And then there's allow. Oh no, disable. I hate monsters in the bed. Oh yeah, so everyone's like, so if anyone's like, oh god, guys, I hate monsters under the bed, there you go. Disallow it. It's never gonna happen. If this happens, toddlers will no longer have nightmares, and children will no longer be bothered by monsters in the bed. Beautiful. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, guys, saving grace right there. Go enable that. Oh, jeez, I'm so glad I looked on that. But anyways, so that's in tuners under behaviors. Okay, now this is woohoo. Woohoo was the one I told you before that's gonna be very important. It is the one that you are going to pretty much use a lot, because this has the risky woohoo mod in there, and I know you all be wanting that, so this is the one you're gonna have to download separately. Okay, so pretty much what happens, so let's go first. So first is woohoo actions. This is how I got my teens to so if you want your teens, okay, actually no, let's do allow family first. So, you know, if you want your sister and brother relationship thing, you know, you want your sister to have like a relationship with their brother, enable it. do it. Like, it's up to you. If you want to be weird, be weird. It doesn't matter. But also, this actually allows too, like, because you know, if they're adopted per se, so you imagine you adopted a kid and you had your own kid, like, they're not actually blood related, but since they're family, you can't actually have them flirt. If you want that, then boom, this allows it. So this is for one use that's allowed, because you know, adoption, they're not same blood, so it's all good, but you know, they won't allow it. So yeah, this is a way to enable that. And then allow teens. So this is what I use for have my teens talk to adults, you know, because taboo is amazing sometimes. So this is what that's for. Pretty much to have the teens to be able to be romantic with adults. And then there's same-sex try for baby, you know. What is this? If can have multiple engage. Oh yeah, this pretty much allows people to have multiple husbands and have, you know, that show called 5 Wives or 4 Wives, something like that. That's pretty much what that does. It allows you to have multiple engagement and more spouses than one. You know, the true F-boy right here. I have no clue how you could do that, but if you want that, it's right there. Is that enabled? Please, okay, don't. Thank God. Okay, no strings woohoo. I use this sometimes. I think I need to enable that anyways. But pretty much, you know, you're at a bar, drunk night, don't really want to be romantic that much. You just want to woohoo. There you go. Allow woohoo. And then there's like allow try for baby. You know, when enable try for baby. There's a menu as normal. So there's pretty much if you want to try for baby normally, like you just want it always to be there. Enable it right there. And this one's elder try for baby. You know, you want those elders that have like kids. You can do it. I don't know. I don't suggest it because, you know, by the time they die, the baby will be like a toddler or so, and then they go to like an orphanage. So I don't recommend it, but if you want it, it's right there. Moving on, there's woohoo pregnancy. Yes, guys, the most important meal of the day. Joking, the most important mod of the day. Y'all been asking the risky woohoo. It's in this risky woohoo percentage. It's always at 5 for me now because I don't trust 9. You don't know why? Then you need to watch Life with Pearsons because 9 is not a good number. Actually, I love the number 9, but honestly, they got pregnant at 9%. Anyways, and they had triplets with it too. No, quadruplets. My God. But anyways, that's pretty much the percentage of the whiskey woohoo right there. 100% means 100% chance they're gonna get pregnant. 0% chance means there's no chance they'll get pregnant. 5% chance, very slow, likely, little chance they'll get pregnant. But you know, with my Sims, they'll get pregnant on 1%. Okay, use fertility trait with risky. That means, you know how there's the fertility trait, use it. That means there's a higher chance they'll get triplets or quadruplets or twins. So I have that enabled because why not? And then there's a try for baby percentage. It's always on 80, but sometimes, you know, I like using 100% because if you try for baby, then you want a baby. Risky woohoo means risky, if you understand what I mean. Actually no, I'm gonna do try for baby. Maybe it's like protected sex, but you know, they're not 110% protected, so I'll just do 70. Why not? Equals 70, no. So there's 70 so that you can control the percentage of the try for baby. Then there's same sex for thing. I've never touched that. I've never touched that. So we're gonna move on. Woohoo reactions. So if you're tired of those like jealousy, we're like, oh my God, where like they catch you, then they get all jealous, and then they get that mood lift. If you don't want that anymore, do no jealousy. I have that on because jealousy is always good. Jealousy keeps a healthy relationship alive. What's this? This one's bed sharing. My God, bed sharing. So if you want to share your bed, it's right there. I don't touch that, and then there's huge I don't touch any of this, honestly. But anyways, moving on. And then there's some nudity, you know. I don't touch this, but your nude settings is right there. Actually, hold on, what is that? Oh, this is just when they're gonna be nude. Okay, true. Okay. And then there's other, and then there's like automatic, which I like to enable, so they just automatically have woohoo. And then there's automatic try for baby, which I'm not about that life because, you know, who want like no automatic try for baby for me at least. Automatic rest time, I have no clue what that does. I haven't touched it. Extra woohoo, if you want like a more chance of them like woohooing like every second, who knows, I haven't touched this, but if you want a bigger chance of them automatically woohooing, put extra woohoo. Use woohoo skills pretty much if you want them to have a woohoo skill for like a better woohoo time with a higher skill, then use woohoo skill. Birth control, because you know, pretty much just the birth control duration. So you know, like there's a thing where you can drink birth control, and then you drink it, and then how long it will last, it's right here. So 1 to 24, pretty sure that's like 2 hours, like 2 hour lasting birth control, pretty much. Okay, and then there's all moves birth control. So this allows the birth control that we just did. So you don't want your Sims to get pregnant, have them do the birth control. That's pretty much that. I'm pretty sure that's what that does. And then there is that's pretty much it. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much it for the settings mode. Okay, we're halfway done. This is such a long tutorial, but there's so much to talk about. And we haven't even got into the main specs of it, like with the clothing and all that. So that's pretty much it. We'll talk about that for the first part, and then I'll make a part 2 of this. They'll be uploaded tomorrow. So hopefully you all enjoyed this. Hopefully this helped you guys out with the MC Commander mod, kind of. And then I'll finish it up tomorrow with the second half of the tutorial. Peace out, guys. Deuces. Byes.